again. This is Thethrell on Dragon's Spear, a Facebook game. This is an event called Fallen Space, and it's not too complicated. Some people have trouble with it a little bit at first. Other people have trouble with it the entire time you try to teach them anything. But anyway, it's not too difficult to figure out. Basically, as you can see here, you get your team, you plus 4 other people. The team leader enters and asks, you just assign everybody a position. It does it automatically for you. You have 9 pieces of this map here, and as you can see, each person is assigned a specific piece of the map. 4 people are assigned 2 bits, and then 1 person is assigned the middle. It's not too hard to figure out. There's a couple different things that can happen along here, and what you need to do is try to find the monsters and kill them as fast as possible. Since you have 2 spots to look, you just basically have to keep running back and forth. Now, to avoid having to keep running back and forth, or later on once the monsters get a little bit harder and you need help, you have this button here, which this is a pretty nice little thing, and this is what it puts up there. Tells you monsters found and exactly which box. So when you hit, if I found the monsters in this box here, I would hit monster found, and of course my teammates are not doing it, which is why I'm doing this video. I keep having this problem with people not announcing it. But if I run to this box, I find it in drift, I just hit monster found, and it'll say Thethrell team leader, drifting space, monster found. Simple enough. Right now these waves are really easy to kill. No need to help each other out, but later on they do get a little bit tougher. Like I mentioned, there's a couple different things that can happen. The main thing that'll happen is just these regular waves of monsters, and another thing that can happen is a boss. It'll throw a boss at you. The bosses are a little bit tougher, so once a person hits monster found, you got to try to run to those spots and help the player out so that you can kill it as fast as possible and then get back to your spot. A third option is that there will be chests, and once what happens with that is there will be 5 chests on the map, 1 chest per person. It'll say the person's name, so if you find a chest with someone else's name on it, the smartest thing to do is just type it in here. For example, I would type Twist Angel, or Angel Twist, whatever, and she would know her box, her chest is in this box. Now if you look over here, you got this time left. There is a 30-minute overall timer. The monsters and the bosses count against that time. The other 2 instances do not count against your timer. They have a separate little timer. I'll explain those a little bit more in just a moment. It tells you how many waves you've completed, and it also says the condition, and that's kind of the important thing there. As it said, kill all monsters. Okay, now here's one of the other instances. Secret Merchant, and it says this little Chinese character has appeared in the middle of the map with a rare treasure. You don't have to search anything. What this is the game company trying to make money. You can see the timer is a 2-minute timer. This merchant will sit in the middle for 2 minutes trying to get you to spend money. You could just ignore it, but here's what he's trying to sell. Normally this is full of stuff only for gold, and then if you hit refresh, this pops up. I'm not sure if they just finally changed this to where this is it, but not really worth all that. As you can see, it's unbound silver. Anybody that plays this knows that's a little bit hard to get, so that's really not worth it just for some treasure maps. But anyway, so if you want to do that, go do that, and then run back to one of your 2 boxes. The other thing that I was trying to explain is the chests. If chests appear and somebody announces, hey, your chest is in this box over here, don't just go run to it. Don't be a jerk. Help your teammates find their chests first. Search both of your boxes, then go and find the chests. There's plenty enough time to do it. To search both your boxes, go run to get the chest, and then run back to your spot. I've had too many times teammates that someone announces their chest, so they just ignore their 2 chests. and then they just run to their spot. They'll run to their chest and then ignore their 2 boxes, and I end up missing my chest for it. The chests usually have crap in them, just some map things, or the paintings that you just sell and get rid of, but sometimes they have silver in them, so they are good to check them to see if there's anything good in them. But yeah, don't be a jerk. Try to think of your teammates in this, and especially, always announce when the monsters are, because that lets your teammates know, hey, I found it, you can stop looking. And also later on, you do need help with those monsters, probably around level 25, 26. It is good to get 2 people. It's really good if you can get your strongest player set up, like right here, our strongest player, War Angel. If you can happen to get them in the middle, then they can just be running each time to help whoever, instead of me trying to run all the way across the map. She just sits there, and if the monster's found, she just runs right to it. So that's the best way to have that set up. But you really have to have players that are not just complete imbeciles with this game, with this particular aspect of this game. It's really annoying to sit there and keep searching and then just find out, oh, well, the person never announced. Or, I keep also having problems with players they're running all over the place instead of just searching their own boxes. You try telling them, hey, only check your spot, and they just run all over the place anyway. So this can be a fairly frustrating thing. Okay, so the chests, there's nothing here. You can see this guy says High Depths is at loss, Kaisel's is at revolt. I'm going to go search my other one here. Now Kaisel has run off without checking his boxes, as I was just saying. Nothing in either of mine, so premium painting, it's worth some silver, so I'll pick that up. This is a friend of mine, one of my fans from Facebook, came and decided to play this game with me. Pretty nice guy. I'm not sure if this is his first time doing this or not. Sometimes it's just a matter of explaining stuff to people, but oh my god, I've played with some people that just, you keep telling them the same things over and over and over, and they speak English, they just maybe a little slow. Okay, and as you see there, the chests are on a separate timer as well. They don't go against your overall timer, so that's a good thing, because they're pretty much just a waste of time. Let me see, anything else to explain on this thing? I always hit the auto playing, that way, since you've got some of the map hidden here, your guy, if he sees the monsters, will run up and start attacking them. That way, even if I don't see him, he's going to see him and start attacking him. So as soon as I'm running, I hit auto playing. Yeah, once you get those basic principles down, this is not a really very hard thing to do, just as long as you have teammates that aren't morons, which that's sometimes a lot to ask for. But if you have questions about this or any other aspect of this game, like I said, this is Dragon's Spear. If you have any questions about how to spell that or anything, just look in the title of the video, and it's on Facebook, so just do a search on Facebook for it. I'm on server 2 if you care to try to join me. This point and click game for those of you that like that kind of stuff. But if you have any other questions about other games or anything else that I do, just let me know. I'm usually pretty good about getting back with people and answering any questions they have. If I don't answer you, then there's 2 reasons. Either YouTube didn't notify me that you sent me a message, which I'm trying to work around that. I've been checking stuff manually instead of waiting for the automatic message. But either it didn't notify me, or you asked me something that I've told people a million times that I'm done answering, you know, like, can you have my character, or when will I play Wartune, or stuff like that. So just don't ask me annoying questions, and I'll get back to you. You can find me on YouTube or find me on Facebook. Just do a search for Thethrell. You can find my fan page and my personal page. If you want to message me on my personal page, or if you want to be friends with me, just send me a message first. Let me know who you are, because I tend to just ignore friend requests if it's people I don't know. So anyway, look forward to hearing from you guys, and look forward to recording more stuff. Maybe not this game, but possibly some other games. Thank you for joining me.